everybody, my name is Randy. Now you actually get to see what I look like in my normal attire, always with my big floppy hat and my sunglasses. Today we're going to be showing you more about how you can do transitions to improve not only your horse's balance, but your competition results as well. I'd like to thank Carlos from Umberto for asking this question that we could show you today. First is I'm going to show Alex how her position needs to be to have an effective half halt to be able to do a transition. And first I'm going to check her position, see where she is. And this is what I do with most riders. I want you to do like I did the first time and let me just pull you where it comes from. Okay. So most riders, when I do this, this will tell you where your reins and they do this. And I'm not pulling hard. So what that tells me is that this rider is taking the pressure of the reins from way up there. I'm going to slowly bring it down into the bottom of her foot so she has the feeling of a correct half halt. All right, Alex, this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch you right here. Okay. When I take a hold of the reins, I want you to feel the pressure of the rein coming through here. Okay. Are you ready? Yeah. You'll notice already the difference in her seat just from letting her feel it. All right, now I'm going to take her down even lower. You can see it, can't you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm sorry.
From your elbow, Alex, which is the secret to your riding position, keeping your elbow connected to your seat. We're going to take the pressure of the rein from her elbow to right down here. You ready? Yeah. Notice her seat going forward when she picks up the reins. This is what you should be doing with a correct half halt. Good. Now we're going to go down lower. Alex, I'd like you to take the pressure of the rein from your elbow to your seat bone. And you'll feel each time it's more in your stomach and everything now, isn't it? You ready? Yeah. Good. Don't lean back though. Okay. There. Good, 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 good. Okay, now we're going to go from your elbow into your knee. Okay. So when I pick up the rein, you're going to feel it go down to where your knee goes down. Okay. All right? So I'm going to help you with this. Okay, from your elbow to your seat bone to feel your knee go down. Feel it? Yes. I know, it's weird, isn't it? I know. It's kind of cool. Okay, we're going to go even further because now I want her to stretch the back of her calf through the connection. You ready? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Take your time. Okay. Because what it does is it's going to reestablish your entire position with what you're doing. And this is easy enough where anybody can do this. If you're at home, have a friend do it or your instructor or anything, so you can find out where your reins are really coming from your seat. All right, you ready? Okay, from your elbow to your seat bone to your knee. Feel it? Oh, wow. Good, yeah, you can feel it go all the way down, can't you? Yeah, you didn't move. One more. Down through the heel. Okay. Feel it? And most riders, as you saw with Alex, ride way up in the shoulders. So now what we're doing is we're getting her to have a complete riding position all the way down. Are you ready? Yeah. Take your time and just feel it. From your elbow to your seat bone, to your thigh, to your knee, to your calf, right down into your heel. You feel it all the way down? Yeah. Yeah. You feel it? Yes. Good, good. Right there. Yeah. How does that feel? Weird. I know. You really feel it like you're held into the saddle now, don't you? Yeah. So this is the secret to the half halts that we'll be using for the transitions that we're doing. Now we're going.
All right, so when you first did that exercise with me, the first time we did it, I could tell that I was riding from my shoulders and not at all going down. And then these last 3 weeks I felt it go down, but now, and yesterday when I was riding, I wasn't going all the way down to my, it was stopping here. Yeah. And so today I want to get all the way down, but I definitely see the difference. My horse definitely sees the difference.
That's right. And did you feel the difference from the first time that I did this exercise with you to today? Yeah. It's like you can build up on those blocks and make it even stronger, can't you?
And these muscles have just become so much stronger. It's just it's incredible.
And we could see the difference in your horse's conformation in just a couple of weeks. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to go over to Alex so we can see what her thoughts are on, because this is the second time she's done it also. Again, we redo them again because the rider, each time you do it, becomes more aware of where the feelings of their aids, their seat and body need to be when they connect with a horse. Alex, what did you notice this time?
Well, it helped me a lot. I'm more, I don't ride kind of like Lisa, I ride more with my hands than Lisa does, I guess, which is not good. But anyways, about that exercise, it's really good to help you remember how to feel, and like you localize it part by part. It's good because, okay, you feel it here, now you feel it here, now you feel it here, and now it's how you're supposed to feel it. So instead, okay, you're supposed to feel like this. It's kind of giving you points how you're supposed to feel it.
That's right.
And it's really good to do it step by step because it helps you out. Okay, localize where you're doing it, and then one and put together two, and then it's really, really good. And I pretty much like Lisa, I wasn't riding all the way down. That's why probably my heels keep on going up.
That's
And,
right.
It helps me remind.
And this
where
is
my
what happens
feet
to most riders.
are.
Yeah, it's not just you, no question about it. Riders how to feel their position all the way through the bottom of their foot, but that's not going to make much of a difference if they're not sure how to use their reins properly to keep the horse underneath of their balance. So I'm going to isolate what Lisa's doing with her reins. I can see already she has a tendency to go with a flat elbow. So she's got to be able to learn to feel the side of her elbow almost against her rib cage, not tight, just lightly, so she can feel her hips actually walking through her elbows.
Okay.
But I'm going to show her how to use her reins again, because we keep learning all the time, don't we? The first thing I'd like to do is just flip her knuckles over so you can see it. So she's riding with what's called open fingers, like this. The first rule is that the fingers need to be closed, so that this part of your knuckles is facing towards the horse's ears and your thumb are on the top. And what this does is it'll stop the reins from sliding through your hands, and it'll connect you more from your elbow to your seat bone.
Oh, it definitely keeps my elbow.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Okay, now try not to hold too tight. So what you're going to find is you're going to keep slipping the reins out with your old hand position and then coming back. It'll only take 1,000 times to get it right.
You don't have to yell at me.
All right. So now when you pick up the reins, this is something a lot of people have questions about. You know, do you do it this way, that way, whatever. What we learned last week with Alex was using the magic money box, which is about this size, right in front of the withers. So Lisa, today I'm going to make some money.
Okay.
Close your fingers around the reins. You are now allowed to ride in a box, the money box, with your hand. If you go outside of the box, you owe me $10.
Okay.
All right? So what that's going to do is it's going to teach this rider to keep her hands in this area, which is the most effective place to be able to keep the rider's body. Now the next thing I need to show her is how to actually use her hand. Because most of the time riders, you'll see them doing this or this or this or whatever, and you'll hear other riders say, oh, I've got to ride from my hands or my fingers. Reality is, unless you have a really, really well-trained horse, they're not going to work from your fingers. You know, and a lot of people don't know that, so you'll see them messing around with the horse like this, but what they don't realize is they're not connecting their riding position to the horse, which makes them a little bit ineffective. So here's how we use the reins. We call it a smile, or the half moon movement. So I'm going to loosen the rein first on his mouth, and just to give you an example, every time she uses the rein, she needs to think of a movement that goes from down to up, or from up to down. I'm exaggerating a little bit so you can see it, see the half moon?
Okay, yeah.
If she brings her hand out like this, half moon.
Okay, always. So
Always a half moon.
that. Okay.
Feel how, yep, see how you're smiling?
Yep. Yep.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
So now the other thing you need to do is keep your hand in the money box.
Okay.
All right? So now I'm going to have you pick up this rein just until you feel it under your seat with a half moon. You might back up at first, and that's normal. That's it. Feel it pick you up a little different? You'll notice it adjusts her seat and puts the horse under her. Good. You feel them under you?
Yes.
Good. All right.
Good boy.
I think they're ready to ride now. So now, thanks to Carlotto, we are going to show you transitions that can improve what you're doing with your horses and your competition.